Hey everybody, MegaBro here, back to bring you another episode of ARMA editing. We left off last episode with kind of working on the script, doing a little bit of research, getting it working, and we're going to go ahead and just jump right back into that, get this finished up. So we've already gotten our random here. We're going to add another line. And once again, I'm probably doing this a very terrible way. But this is working for us, so let's stick with it. So now we just need to do our second lines of code here. Random number chat else is 0. Then perform this unit global chat. We'll go ahead and just keep go away American scum. What a jerk face. Alright, let's go ahead and complete that line. Okay, if random number chat, and since we're going to do this a few more times, we might as well just actually we'll copy paste the number chat else. 4 round 3, yes, okay. So that should complete the script. I think we're looking good there. We will fill in some of this information later once we figure out what we want to actually name our intel unit guy. And we're gonna go with the same kind of concept here. So we're gonna take these. Helps if I could click correctly. This is actually a number between 0 and 2. So 0, 1, 2. As we found out last time. So we're going to put this in there. Okay, we're going to remove. Okay, so we're going to do if. Oops. Shut up. Random number chat is equal to 0. Then go ahead and do this. Unit global chat. We'll go ahead and go with what we have here. I know of filler. Hand me your app. Man, I cannot hit my shift key tonight. I'll mark where I saw him last. Cool. Perfect. Alright. I think 3 is enough. I mean, you'd have to play the mission a lot. But even then, you know, it's a chance of getting one of these. Let's just look over the code really quick. Let's make sure everything is correct. Number chat, random number then. Here's our then statement. Good. That's clean, clean, clean. No break needed there, else clean. I'm looking mostly for semicolons. Everything else should be pretty much copy paste. Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and space this out a little bit. Just like the way it looks a little bit better. And then semicolon there. Alright. So we've completed that task. think it looks pretty snazzy. And for consistency's sake, I will fix this so it looks like the other ones. It drives me nuts when I see that. So a little bit easier to read with the spaces, but I think having the indentations there is helpful. Kind of tells me where the code splits up the code a little bit there for me, just visually. So we're good here. Let's go ahead and check our notes. So we have our conversation structure. We've done that. We have not set up our briefing and backstory. That is something I'll probably do. As long as it isn't going to involve any heavy scripting that I should really show, I'll probably do that on the back end. I'm sure it's kind of boring watching me do the same things over and over. But go ahead and leave a comment if you actually want to see me kind of step through this stuff. I mean, not a very great storyteller, so might not be the greatest thing in the world. So we need to revisit our ending trigger. We haven't done that yet. Yes, we need this. This will also probably be something that I'm going to do on the back end unless people actually want to see this. We haven't done our limited weapon selection for boxes yet. This is going to be a difficult one, I believe. So basically we'll allow, if we actually eliminate the AA, which is our optional trigger, we're going to actually allow like a radio trigger to send in a helicopter. I'm sure there's something out there that'll do that. But we worked on a lot of scripting stuff, so why don't we hop back into the editor and do a little bit more in there. Stay fresh. So why don't we go ahead and work on some limited weapon selections here. Why not? So we want to go ahead and create a box. I think what we'll do is we'll have an ammo cache with a couple different locations that'll have a marker attached to it, so that when they talk to the until unit, he'll be able to tell them where the ammo cache is. So means you're going to be on pistols, and I believe I'm going to actually have them start with radios. I think I decided that. I can't remember. But going to be limited ammo and limited supplies until they actually get the ammo cache, which they can get by talking to the intel unit. I think that sounds like a good plan. Next question is where are we going to want to store an ammo cache? I probably don't want it to be too far away from where this guy is possibly spawning. Okay, let's take a look. What is this? Oops. That's a rundown building. It's probably not a good place. But we also don't want it to be too close to our unit spawning location. So what I'm thinking is here is going to be actually a very good spot for that, I think. Yeah, I like this. Let's get inside this building here. What do we want to use? Want something large. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Let's see if we got any like NATO. Unless these ones are still. Yeah, those ammo crates are still pretty tiny. I want something that's actually kind of easy to see. See, this is an ammo cache. Equipment cache. Do they all look the same? Pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's rotate this over here. Now with the Eden editor, you can actually say what you actually want in it here. We have this object equipment storage. So we can actually say what contents we want in here, and this is what we're going to customize, because we don't want to have a bunch of stuff in here that is not NATO related. Just how I kind of want to do it. And I'm not sure if there's a way to just remove everything entirely. But this used to have to be done through a script. So, and actually what we can do is, it looks like we have a virtual box option. I think that's what we're going to do. Who doesn't like virtual boxes, especially since you don't want to sit here for half an hour actually setting up equipment. So if it's a virtual ammo box, I think it'll just let you virtually equip. I don't know if it'll let us that's cool. Even Ace has options for Eden. So let's take a look and see what this is going to do for us as a virtual box. And we're actually going to test our script too, just to make sure. Oh, okay. So if we make it a virtual box and we add that stuff in here, very cool. Okay, so we can limit it as a virtual box. That way people can just load their stuff, but we're just going to have have it be everything that is NATO related. Going to restrict non-NATO items. So let's go ahead and look through our contents here. Alright guys, this episode is about a little over 30 minutes now, and all we're doing is watching me click buttons, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll continue with more exciting things next episode. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Be happy to answer as much as I can for you, and see you next episode.